Can I apply for an ID if my parent's ID is blocked? The short answer: if there is no other available parental ID but the blocked one, it could take a very long time for Home Affairs to resolve the problem. The long answer: the nearest direct answer to your question that I have been able to find is from a 2020 presentation to Parliament by Lawyers for Human Rights and Scalabrini, which says, children whose parents' IDs have been blocked by the DHA are at risk of statelessness, as they will not be able to access birth registration or obtain their own IDs once they turn 16 years old without their parents' documentation. If you were born here, and at least one of your parents is South African, and your birth has been registered under the Births and Deaths Registration Act, you are entitled to citizenship, which means you are entitled to an ID. But even if you are 18 years old, an adult, and you do not have to be accompanied by your parents to apply for an ID, you would still have to produce a certified copy of at least one of your parents' IDs. You also need a certified copy of your birth certificate and proof of your residential address. You have to fill in Form BI-9, which you can get at Home Affairs in black ink. You also need 2 identical color photos, but if the office where you apply is a smart card office, you don't need the photos as they will capture your image digitally. If there is no other available parental ID but the blocked one, it could take a very long time for Home Affairs to resolve the problem. In the meantime, your life, and that of your parent, is placed on hold. This delay is apparently because Home Affairs does not have the capacity to deal efficiently with the number of requests they receive to unblock the IDs. The Promotion of Administrative Justice Act, PAJA, requires Home Affairs to notify citizens that their ID is blocked so that the citizen can send the required documents to Home Affairs to clarify, but very often, a person only finds out that their ID is blocked when they are unable to open a bank account or apply for a passport. Under PAJA, when Home Affairs receives a request to unblock the ID, they are required to respond within 90 days, giving written reasons for the decision. But mostly this does not happen within 90 days. The Constitution provides the following protections. In terms of Section 20 of the Constitution, no citizen may be deprived of citizenship. In terms of Section 28 of the Constitution, every child has the right to a name and a nationality. In terms of Section 33 of Constitution, everyone has the right to administrative action that is lawful, reasonable, and procedurally fair. The problem is that in terms of these constitutional rights, it is often necessary for lawyers to take Home Affairs to court to compel them to act in terms of the Constitution.